Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Cataclysm, as well as Freddy's adventure through it. I've finally finished the Rising Hope. Well, mostly finished. There's still a few pieces I'm missing. It has 4 turret mounts, the front 2 are right here at the corners next to the seats, and have coil guns mounted on them. Not very strong, but cheap to fire, and I want to see just how useful they are. Where did I put the other turrets? There they are. One above the Food Co. Kitchen Buddy, and one above the... it's just a cargo space, alright. Those currently aren't armed, they're just the mounts. Because I'm cheap, I don't want to put my big 223 machine guns up there yet. As you can see, it's got a lot more tanks. It has... what did I put on here? 12? Yeah. 12 32-inch armored wheels, 3 pairs of which are steering wheels. I've coated most of the vehicle in military composite armor plating. Some of the best you can get, if a bit heavy. There's a little bit of spiked plating on the back, and I do intend to make the entire back face of the vehicle coated in spiked plating, just in case I need to back up over something. The front is covered in spiked rams, as you can see here. And I think that's about it. It's just finished up, it's got a proper roof, you know, it's... The back here is completely sealed. If we turn off the lights, it is dark. Let me hit the right button. There we go. Leave the stereo and cooler on, but turn off the lights, and it's dark. There's also a camera system installed. There's a camera control unit? Yes. A camera control unit installed above the workbench, just in case something approaches while I'm crafting. And of course, there's another camera control unit up here in the front. I am leaving a lot of stuff behind because I don't need 13-gallon jugs when I have this many tanks installed in the vehicle. Most of it's just containers. Also some clothes I don't need, lots of junk, some duplicate books. Guns and other weapons I don't need anymore. Especially ones that use ammo types that my favorite guns use. We have my gun collection in this storage unit, in this cargo space, along with some other weapons. I am keeping the M1 Garands because they'll be a good weapon for the NPCs. Strong single-shot weapons that they should be forced to aim properly and not waste all of my ammo. I do have the grenade launchers, although I don't have anything to load them with, which kind of makes me sad. I also have a good number of expendable weapons. Grenades, C4, some grenade hacks. Yeah. I'm going to use these on something one day, I know it. It's going to be great. But until then, they just kind of sit in here. I believe I also put some of my armor in here. Yeah. All of my armor is also in this spot. This one is just bullets, magazines, and batteries. And the rest of it back there is kind of a mess. Ah yes, I want to do that before I left. Let's turn the idle lights on. And let's see if we can sterilize some of these CBMs, because I'm going to attempt to install some before we truly leave East Haven. Let's start with the power storages, because I will need those. Let's see, joint servo, because that could save my life one day. I think that's about it for high priority CBMs. I'll see if I can sterilize the chronometer, but that will be last. I don't need the joint torsion ratchet when I have gasoline and ethanol burners. Nope, that'll be it. Okay. So let's see how this works. It takes 1.5 hours to activate the autoclave. I have no idea how this works. Where are my pouches? I'll be back once I've got this figured out. There we go, I packed up the Power Storage Mark II and put it in the autoclave. Now let's try activating it. Okay, it starts its cycle, so I guess it's just going to take... Yep, it's gonna take its 1.5 hours, it's not gonna make me stand there. So let's see if I can find my anesthetic kit and get some anesthetic made while that's cooking. Well, there we have it. Power Storage CBM Mark II, sterile. It takes an hour and a half in-game and a lot of battery power. This thing really shouldn't feel much battery drain. If the 5 storage batteries and the massive solar panels on the back. But it did notice, so this autoclave is going to burn a lot of power. Let's sterilize another one, because I need a still to make more anesthetic. So we'll go with the joint servo next. Go ahead and drop that into the autoclave. Hit the button, get back to crafting. And I'll jump ahead to when I'm going to try to install one and hope for the best. On my way to the doctor's office, I don't quite have enough room to squeeze this monster past, so we're going to go real slow and see if we can't just push that vehicle. First off, I want to check its tanks. Oh, wrong button. There we go. Stop driving. Do you have anything in your tanks? No. Nope, they all leaked out. Okay. Start driving, and go very slowly forward. Just give it a gentle push. Come on. There we go. Yep, just kind of nudge this out of the way. Is that damaging the rams any? It doesn't look like it. Good. Let's just push you down the road. Oh, and if I can push you off to the side, there we go. Now we can just slide on past. Yep, it's around this corner. Come on, oop. Hang on a sec, this is gonna take some finagling. I need to get used to driving such a large, long vehicle again. Especially because it does this. Okay, here we are. We are now in the room with the auto-dock. The top floor, because I think it'll give me a bit more of a buffer between whatever enemies are left in East Haven and the room I'm in, unconscious. So let's see. Warning, operator missing. Using the auto-dock without an operator can lead to serious injuries or death. By continuing with the operation, you accept the risks and acknowledge that you will not take any legal actions against this facility in case of an accident. Speaking of, yes, I'm a dirty save scummer, but I don't like dying cheaply. If I screw up and get stuck somewhere or die in a fight I probably should have ran away from, that's fine, I'll accept that. But I won't accept a die roll. So let's pick a CBM. Let's start with... Oh, these only take 20 minutes, and... Okay, so it tells me how much anesthetic I need, that's nice. I've got quite a bit. Let's start with the power storage then, especially since it only has a 2% failure chance. That is a lot more generous than I was expecting. Alright, give it a go. Okay. Oh, and I can still tell that my autoclave is running in the Rising Hope. So I should now have... Yep, I now have 350 kilojoules of power storage. Let's try this internal climate control, because this is a big deal for summer. 8% chance, cross your fingers. There we go, internal climate control is now on. Not on, installed. It burns up 100 joules per turn. That's not bad at all. Especially if I can get a power generation CBM installed, which I really should. I could just live off the battery system that Freddy started with, but I'd rather not have to. No, I don't want the joint servo right away. I have to be careful with my anesthetic because it's gonna be a while before I can make more. I don't have enough of the right kinds of alcohol to distill more. Ooh. 30% failure chance. Well, I guess it is going in his brain, so it makes sense that would be very risky. I might actually just take some more in-game days to study up. Get Freddy's first aid and computers up as high as it will go. Let's try the skeletal bracing. Here we go, 8% chance to fail. There we go, titanium skeletal bracing has been installed. So now, Freddy's carry weight is quite a bit higher. It's 187 instead of, I think it was 143. You can check the footage for me and I'll probably do so on my own time. A quick update before I install another Bionic in Freddy. I did take a moment to read my first aid and computers books, so now his skills are at 7 and 8. No, 8 and 7, sorry, other way around. And I found out how the battery system works. I thought it would just convert batteries you used into kilojoules, into bionic power directly. But no, it acts as a fuel cell. I now have available fuel 2000 here, which is 2000 kilojoules, that I don't have to consume right away. This is kind of a big deal because if you intend to use magic, your max mana is reduced by your current bionic power. So if you want to use your magic, keep your bionic power low until you need it and then turn on your fuel cells. Now then, let's see. That changed the percentage by 3. Oh boy. Well, let's give it a shot. This will either kill Freddy or, it might fail in a less spectacular fashion. But let's give it a shot anyway. There we go. It is now installed. We now have enhanced memory banks. Your memory has been enhanced with small quantum storage drives. While active, you learn, both through reading and practice, more quickly. Additionally, you can't forget skills you've already learned, and the layout of terrain you've explored will remain in your memory for an incredibly long time. You can imagine how useful that's going to be. Now then, how much more do I have? I don't have that much more anesthetic. I don't really need the gasoline fuel cell now that I know how the battery system works. I'm going to review my CBMs and see just which ones I want again. Okay, I've gone through my CBMs and I found the ones I most want at the moment, but it looks like I'm going to be a little bit short on anesthetic for 3, so I'm only going to be able to get 2. The telescopic eyes and the joint servo. We're going to start with the telescopic eyes because I find this to be a bit more important. And it's also a passive. Passives are nice to have. We'll see if this works or if Freddy is gonna need new eyeballs. There we go, he now has telescopic eyes. That's the wrong button. So we now have... what do these do again? Much of the material in your inner eye has been surgically removed and replaced with an array of high-powered auto-focusing lenses. They function as integrated binoculars, letting you see much farther than before, and any vision problems you might have had are now gone. So now, we install the joint servo. Another hour and 20 minutes. I think I'll end up returning to this location every now and then when I get more anesthetic, because this seems like a really safe place for an autodock. It also seems like I might be kind of close to it despite wanting to leave East Haven. And there we have it, the joint servo is now installed. This is probably going to be on nigh constantly, just turning it off when Freddy's asleep or otherwise not moving much. But this will be the main drain on my batteries. This and the internal climate control. So let's actually turn that on. There we go. I have no idea how quickly this is going to drain power. Let's, yep, battery system's off. Let's take a step. Okay, so this is going to drain power very slowly. The internal climate control drains much faster than this. Now that I've got all of that installed, I'm going to go visit that NPC, talk to him, see if he'll join me. And either way, we're heading to the east. We're going to poke into the science lab, and then we're going to finally reach the refugee center. I might not have time to do a whole lot there, but I will be seeing it today. After I turn on my headlights. Okay, I've made it to the NPC. Let's see if he'll join me. Talk. Let's see, another survivor. We should travel together. Why should I travel with you? He wants to right some wrongs, so let's see if we can convince him that he'll protect me. Yeah, I don't think so. Is that it then? Ask again later. Well, that was short and bitter. Okay then, on to the science lab, alone. Still. Okay, here we are, in front of the lab. I've grabbed some of my equipment that I'll want. Oh, I don't want these cell phones. I'm just gonna drop them right here because I'm impatient. Drop this here. Use my science ID card. Get my headlamp ready. And let's start peeking through doorways. Anything on the ground floor? Does not look like it. Alright, downstairs a little bit we go. I'm not going to spend too much time here. I will come back and do this another day. But for now, we can at least check out the first floor. Or part of the first floor. We'll see, we'll see. Got a power storage, a cable charger. That's kind of nice. Plug yourself into your vehicle. What's in this room? Just cloning vats. Ooh, more CBMs. Another ethanol burner. Another ethanol burner. That one's empty. More CBMs. Another internal chronometer. And another joint torsion ratchet. Okay, so some of those I want, some of those I'm not going to bother with. And there's an auto dock here. I think I saw, yes, test tube. Slime serum. Probably not going to play with that. Oh yeah, serums are addicting. I forgot about that. I'll have to get my mutagens in order and see which ones I actually want to play with. I'm really touchy with those because they can have a number of bad effects as well as good ones. That's just a normal glass flask. Nothing in the lockers. What's that CBM in there? Metabolic interchange. Convert food into more bionic power. Don't really need that with the battery system, but I'll take it just because I don't have one. And I think that there's anesthetic. Ooh, a full anesthesia kit. I think I might go back and quickly install some more CBMs. Alright, I think I'll just do it later. I certainly don't want to tempt fate here, because Lord knows what's loose in this lab. Ooh, broken cyborg. Several broken cyborgs. And a prototype cyborg. Let's deal with these. See if they have any CBMs I don't already have or don't see down here. Can I open it from this side? Okay. Unlock auto dock door. Okay, well that's that door opened. Looks like the only way I'm opening these doors is from this side. So let's get this over with. Hello. Dang. I forgot how hard Freddy hits now. Oh, these get back up. Oh, they were saying something about why can't I die. Interesting. So if I... Okay, so I have to dissect them now. It used to be you would disassemble these like robots. I've got enough battery in my headlamp. Okay, didn't get anything from that one. Just burnt out Bionics. But that does mean they can have them. We'll close that, and now we'll dissect this one. Hey, a faulty bionic nostril. Isn't that just a useless one? This thing was up someone's nose. They're probably glad to be rid of it. Yeah, this is one you can start with if you start as one of the cyborg starts that have bad bionics. This one, yeah, it's just mouth encumbrance and that's all it does. Well then. One last cyborg to take apart. I really need to find a scalpel. Oh. Yep, we have Migo in here, because of course we do. There's probably another Shoggoth downstairs. Oh, another negative bionic. Yep. Completely useless. So no good bionics from cyborgs here. But we do have access to another autodock, if we so choose. We have more anesthetic. And sure, we'll take the metabolic interchange. Yeah, deploy the cart. We'll loot the CBMs and then we'll head to the refugee center. I'm not going to spend much time here today. On the way to the refugee center now. Just another quick update. Freddy did get shot by a turret down in the lab. I was checking another corner and I didn't check it properly. But he survived. He took a bullet to the head into the right leg. The head wound was quite a bit worse before I took a day to let him rest. Yeah, just something I'll have to keep an eye on now. We also have these two Kraken and an amoebic mold in the road. So now's a good time to test out the turrets. That's not what I wanted. Can I fire the turrets? Yes, I can. Okay. Now, it just has nails in it, so it's not going to do that much damage. But I am very curious to see if it's worth using. 11 damage. Honestly, not that bad for firing nails. Poke. Let's just keep plugging away at it. There we go, it took 11 shots, which is not great, but we did take out a Kraken. It doesn't have anything on it, and I'm not... well, you know what? I think I might try to butcher one and dissect the other, just to see what they have. Come on, Kraken. Come on. Let's fight. No? You don't wanna? Too bad. No. Nope, joint servo's still on, right. No, come here. Come here. There we go. They're a lot more cowardly than I remember. I remember being afraid of them, but now they just kind of run away. What is this? RivTech RX-12 jet injector. Oh, it's a stim pack. Yeah, fast healing chemicals. We'll just carry this. That might come in handy. Science ID card, yep. Bit of loot here, and I'm gonna see about attacking this amoebic mold. See how badly this goes. Got a lot of health, but doesn't seem to retaliate at all. Huh, okay, that's that gone too. Oh, now this is a nice CBM, I know this one. A network of miniature piezoelectric capacitors implanted throughout the body to protect from external electrical discharge. This is a lifesaver against shocker zombies, shocker brutes, the electrified consoles that zap you when you fail to hack them, that sort of thing. Okay, I'm right at the quest marker for the refugee center. The refugee center itself is a bit further to the west. And, this road looks very suspicious. These could be landmines, or they could just be messed up road. I don't seem to have a way to tell. So we're gonna drive nice and slow, and hope that if there is a landmine, it doesn't destroy any pieces or kill Freddy. Let's go 12 miles an hour. That's still an instant stop. No boom? No boom. Okay. Yeah, looks like we're good. Just, suspicious looking, doesn't actually do anything. We'll park it right here. Stop driving, turn off some of my electronics. Stereo, mainly. Let's see what's in the refugee center. Beggars. No, I don't think I'm gonna deal with you. These are the guards, right? Yeah. Okay. There is a quest here that I know of. It's a quest to clear out the back room of zombies, and you need to do it early before the zombies break out and start killing people in the refugee center. This is the refugee center that we've made into a sort of trading hub. Alright, so are you with the government? No. Right. Though there is old guards somewhere around here if you have any questions relating to what the government is up to. Okay. Is there anything I can do for you? Depends on what you want. Go talk to a merchant if you have anything to sell, otherwise the old guard liaison might have something, if you can find him. But if you're just looking for someone to put a good word in, I might have something for you. Yeah, good word could be helpful. What do you need? Yeah, tell me about the job. With all that's been going on, it's been more and more difficult to find a smoke. My stash has been running low for a while now. Think you could help me out here? A few packs is all I need. I'm kinda sad I'm not collecting them now. I'll have to go back and find some. Yeah, not a problem. No more jobs. That's it then. Stay safe out there. Hate to have to kill you after you've already died. It's one way to put it, I guess. So who are you? You're the merchant. And you are the doctor. Let's talk to the merchant. I believe it should be, yep, Shift C to talk to someone at range. Welcome. I heard this place was a refugee center. Before you say anything else, we're full. Yeah. Oh, they pay top dollar for jerky if you have any. Just talk to the broker in the back. Neat. Where's your... Can I do anything for the center? I have another job. Yes, tell me about it. If you really want to lend a hand, we could use your help clearing out the dead in the back bay. Fearful of going outside during the first days of the Cataclysm, we ended up throwing our dead and the zombies we managed to kill in the sealed back bay. Our promising leader at the time even fell. He turned into something different. Kill all of them and make sure they won't bother us again. We can't pay much besides some of our own internal money, which isn't good for that much yet, but it would help us reclaim the bay. Sure, we'll go about that. Do you have any advice? If you can, get a friend or two to help you. Okay, sounds good. Bye. That's the quest I need. Let's turn on my climate control, because it's not very cool in here, and I'm wearing a bit too much armor for summer. What's this? What's this? Alright, let's see if I can find the back bay now. This also is not it, because it's full of living people. Wait, who's in here? The broker. Okay, that's the guy I want to sell jerky to if I want money. What's this? This is the kitchen. Don't need that, and I don't need to make these guys mad. Okay. Well, there's the back bay. At least I'm going to assume that's the room they're talking about, because it's barricaded. Let's clear a path. What is making that sound? I can hear the footsteps. You've been here the whole time. Why are you only now reacting? Oh well. Video games, I guess. Oh, they're breaking out the doors. Okay. Can I shoot through there without hitting the guard? Let's aim manually just in case he steps in front of me. I can shoot through there. Stop aiming at the guard, game. Oh, Sean McLaughlin. However, that said, I might have messed that up just now. And if I... Okay, so the gun's not gonna work because they could step in front of my attack. Good to know. Let's just get my Naginata. Wow. That went bad in a hurry. Oh, Spitter Zombie. Okay. I'm guessing you were the promising leader that got turned into something else. Let's take you... Take out the... What was that? Predator? Feral Hunter, okay. That will deal with the named guy. And try not to hit this guard anymore. Nope, stop targeting that. You're not hostile to me, are you, guard? Nope, you're still ignoring me. Good. And now the zombies trickle out into our weapons. Or just dying to the acid. Take out my earplugs so I can hear what the heck he's saying. Can I get past you, comrade? Yes, please. Get past me. Alright. I think I'm just gonna be skipping the rest of this because it seems to be going rather smoothly now. It's been a little while. Basically all of the guards this side of the center have shown up. And I think the acid is cleared. Yeah, it looks like I can walk through here safely now with my gas mask. And as a plus, the gas will... Oh, nope, there is still some acid. Oh, I just pulped the acidic zombie, that's why. Yep. Well, the guards won't be following me. It means I can actually check this place out without worrying about getting shot in the back. Another Glock. Sure, we'll take it for the bullets, if nothing else. Anybody else in here? This is still their stuff. Shouldn't be stealing it. Hello? Nope. Looks like we are clear. Aha, will they be bothering us any longer? I killed it. Margaret Durbin, the merchant, gives you 25 merch. Thank you. Having that big of a threat close to home was nerve-wracking. Yeah, I bet. Here's some of our local certified notes. We've been paying these to our workers in exchange for supplies. They're getting some value in the center as a trade item. I'm afraid they're all we have to spare at the moment. If you are interested, I have another job for you. I'll accept the other job just so I know what I'm going to be doing. Can you teach me something as payment? Here's what I can teach you. Aha. Let's get submachine guns up. This is a bit more involved than the last request. We recently lost a scavenger party coming to trade with us and would like you to investigate. We strongly suspect a raider band or horde caught them off guard. I can give you the coordinates of their last radio message, but little else. In either case, deal with the threat so that the scavengers can continue to pass through in relative safety. The best reward I can offer is a claim to the supplies they were carrying, plus 30 certified notes. That's our own internal money, good for trading and such. Sounds good. You have any advice? Yep, get a friend or two to help you. Sounds good, bye. Now that we've finally installed some CBMs into Freddy, left East Haven behind, unfortunately failed to recruit an NPC, and found the refugee center, I am all out of time for today's video. So, if you're still here, thank you very much for watching, and if you enjoyed, please subscribe for more Cataclysm in the future. If there's something you'd like to see more of, or perhaps less of from the series, just let me know and I'll see what I can do better. Stay safe, stay sane, and I'll see you next time.